All these girls want to portray to be that girl, but guess what? Samora's always that girl.
When you see the queen, bow down, bitch.
Y'all bitches think something funny. Well, let me show you what's hilarious, because I always get the last laugh.
Here we go. The flyest one is from Buffalo.
Everybody knows I'm a bad bitch.
Yes, I have a wallet, but watch out when I let it down.
Thank you for supporting Keemojo Productions. Hit the subscribe button now. Subscribe. Previously on Unfiltered Realness.
Okay, I'm trying to understand the difference between your transition from male to female, and Jay, who's not transitioning to a male, but live his life as a woman.
Okay, is she auditioning for Wendy's spot? Ellen? Oprah? Steve Harvey? Because baby, you think you is a talk show host. I think you have more than a glass of wine.
No, I had a glass of wine.
Are you sure you only had a glass of wine?
Yes, a glass of wine, but it was a big glass, like about that big.
That explains
That
why
is
you
not a
do
big
not
glass.
be quiet when people are talking.
Tico, when you say a little glass of wine, bitch, this is not a little glass of wine. This is not a little glass of wine. This is a little glass of wine. Your little glass of wine is 2 bottles. Hey, Tico.
Hey, honey bunny.
I know Scott wasn't feeling too good, so he stayed back. I think this has just been a weird week for everybody with their allergies and stuff.
Well, all I gotta say is, Tico, first of all, I'm sorry that I didn't make it. I had prior engagements for your balloon release. But Red, with all these excuses for this grown-ass man, Red, you do not need to give no excuses. He couldn't come. He didn't go. That's it. These allergies and all this other stuff. Scotland was on that motherfucking couch or on the back porch smoking his weed. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to support. He said, hell no. Hell no. I'm not going.
I'm making all these excuses for Scotland because I feel like that Scotland is going through a really rough time in life, and what's the best thing to do but to make an excuse for somebody?
Get one of more. What are we here for?
So we're gonna do a balloon release.
A balloon release?
Yeah, because this month is when Tico's mom was born, and then when Tico's mom went back to God.
Well, today is not a day of grieving. Today is a day of celebration.
Isaiah, come over here.
Where my mom is in a better place now.
What's your mom's name again?
Eunice Pearl Hatchet.
Okay.
So I used to be sad on this day. But as I got older, I celebrate this day instead of being depressed on this day. And I celebrate her birthday, which is October 7th. So I'm gonna release these balloons in remembrance of her.
Okay.
If they
Got it?
go on.
Ready? Release them. Let them go. Let the balloon go. I hope they don't go in these people's backyards. They're going to be so mad at us. They're going to be mad if they hang on the tree.
Man,
Let it go. How was your week?
My week was great. I'm adjusting to working overnight.
Okay. I told you it was going to take a minute for that, but you eventually get it.
Yeah, I just know I have to take a nap during the day.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I want that fragrance, whatever that is.
It's called Fine and Sexy.
Fine and sexy.
And not too many people can wear it.
That was an arrogant move.
I mean, you can't wear it, bitch.
So have you experienced any type of loss?
So, you know, this is why it was so important for me even coming out here with you at this time, because, you know, my grandmother was one of my big staples with me growing up.
Okay.
And with that, you know, she was the one who she was a matriarch.
Okay.
So I have that matriarch instinct from her because I watched her hold up the family by herself. So it was very important to me because I'm still grieving that, you know. So I understand where you're coming from, because how many years have it been?
It's been 23 and I
23 years.
23 years.
And it seemed just like yesterday.
Seemed like yesterday.
Yeah, because it's like, it'd be like years go by, and it's been, what, 2.5 years. And, you know, every time something exciting happens in my life, I'm like, you know, where's my grandma? Grandma, you know, because she was the first person I ran and told to, you know.
Right.
So this was important to me as well. You know, a sense of release, you know.
So the group right now is in a place where we don't know really what's going on. There's no communication. Yeah. It seemed like a week of like strain or something on everybody.
We're getting together tonight. We'll see who show up. And, you know, everybody's invited. But, you know, at that place and time, I guess we'll figure everything out.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll see what happens tonight. Okay, do you think this is strange distance between you and Scotland is because you got a new friend or something?
I do have a new boyfriend.
That is very weird.
I don't, so, let me say this. When my ex came home, that's when Scotland and I first became friends. Him and Scotland did not get along at all and hadn't even met. So at that time, you know, I guess Scotland felt like I just pushed him off, and which I probably did, you know, because I didn't know how to juggle a relationship. I didn't know how to juggle a relationship and a friendship.
How you think this time around gonna be any different? I mean, you got to think about it. It's freshly, it's new. And when something is new, it consists of a lot of time spent together. So your attention span is not going to be on Scotland. It's going to be on your mate,
and
because you got to get to know him.
My attention span is not on Scotland now. We're friends and we do things, but we working all the time. So that's our schedule. You know what I mean? It's not nothing like, oh, we're sitting around all day eating popcorn and watching movies. No. So.
Well, I guess I'll see you tonight.
I will see you tonight.
You staying out here a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'm going to let them play for a little bit.
Okay. All right.
And look at all the handsome men, because, you know, I'm just not. I mean, even though I got somebody, it's just not. Just yet. Me and Tico's friendship, when she's sober, is great. That's why I was able to come here today to do the balloon release with her and for her mom. And I feel like I'm the only one that got Tico back, but Tico feels some type of way sometimes, but I think mainly that's just the alcohol.
Brad and Tico's friendship, I just think it's probably a little bit rocky because there's so many opinions about Tico that people are saying in that household. So, you know, sometimes when there's a lot of opinions being shot out, people can't think for themselves. So, with that being said, I just think that, you know, Red and Tico, they might need to sit down and have a little kumbaya, a little conversation, and Red needs to quit listening to everybody else in this household. Be friends with who you want to be friends with. Fuck everybody else. Because clearly friends don't last long.
Okay, so where's the rest of our group at?
I have no idea.
Have y'all heard from anyone?
The only person that I heard from was Devereaux and Samora. They said that they'll be able to try to make it and hang out with us a little bit later. But that's as far as the people that I've heard from. I thought everybody was supposed to be meeting up with us this evening.
If you have a disagreement with a good friend, let it go. Y'all may need time to like get over it for a quick second, or you might need a little space. But at the end of the day, I feel like, this is how I feel. I feel like me, you, Scotland, Teddy, and Zell is all we got. You know, okay,
we
yes.
all depend on each other.
We only can depend on each other. At the end of the day, we're gonna have differences.
You know the thing about it is, we all have, even though some of us may seem a little bit more timid, I think we all have very, very strong personalities.
Personality, yep.
And it comes off in certain ways, and that's, you know.
It's like bumping heads. How you feel about it, Scotland?
Hey, I'm just here for moral support. That's all. Just moral support. I really don't have an opinion on anything.
Why don't you have an opinion on anything?
Because it's just all talk. You could say that, and then the next time we have a disagreement, it's gonna be right back where it's at.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then something somewhere in there needs to change. I mean, if that's the case, then we have to start looking at ourselves. If it's going to end up back there, we have to start looking at ourselves. I think, personally.
But you also got to be willing to, it's not hearsay or foresight to be the bigger person. It's about sitting down and having a conversation. And I know everybody needs like time and space to get over certain things. I understand that. But when a person is trying and you not being reciprocated of that person trying, what's the point of saying that you're family and you love each other when you can't even squash a little argument? Like, I don't want to argue over stuff that doesn't make sense. So when we really get into something that makes sense, we can't come back from it.
Tico, so you called me the other day, and you were really, you were still hurt by, you know, some things that you and Scotland have been going through. Honestly, how did you feel, and where are you at with that?
I look at Scotland as, well, I look at you as like my little brother. We may have, and this ain't for just camera. This is real talk. This is 100. This is Detroit coming to you 100. No BS, no games. I admire you. Yes, I get in your ass. I called you a fuckboy. Okay, you pissed me off. Okay, you call me bald-headed with cancer-looking patient. I don't let that bother me. But my thing is this. At the end of the day, if you need something or you needed me, I'm going to be right there. Like I know at the end of the day, if somebody was messing with me, you ain't going to let nobody hurt me. You may be mad at me, but you ain't going to let nobody hurt me.
Don't say that. Yes, I am. I'm going to let them beat your ass.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Scotland, you're at a point where you're checked out. You're checked out on everything. So for you to sit up here and say that if somebody was beating Tico ass, that you just gonna let them beat her, that's just almost like her telling you, hey, if I see you on fire, bitch, I'm not gonna use my last spit to spit on you.
You gonna sit there, especially if this is a person that's a part of your group and a part of your friendship, you gonna sit there and let somebody beat her ass and not do nothing? Tico, watch who you hang around, because everybody ain't got your back, clearly. Because Scotland just said that he gonna let somebody beat your ass. That means if he was on fire, he wouldn't even spit on you. That means you need to separate and go on. And Scotland, you need your ass beat. And we need to watch someone beat your ass. But you know that would never happen in this group because we all gonna jump in. And Tico, if we all together and somebody's fighting you, I'm jumping in. Taking wig off, lashes off, everything, that whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna help you. And that's that.
No, you're not.
I don't want, what did I tell you on the phone? I do not want a sometime friendship. This is a sometime friendship.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is.
not. No, it's
yes,
not.
It is.
Because we have an argument.
You don't fuck with me. You fuck with Red.
Is this what this is about?
You fuck with Red. You can't call me your friend and you spend your time with Red and then
This is what this is about.
No, it don't have nothing to do with Red. No,
I
I don't want no fake ass friendship. Period. From nobody. If you're gonna be my friend, be my friend. Stop every time you get mad at me saying, "Oh, I'm not your motherfucking friend." I I didn't call you a cancer patient first. You called me a fuckboy. Let's be real. You started this shit. I finished it.
I'm just saying. Sometimes you can't just be blunt.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. Don't poke the bear and then get scared when the bear come out.
I don't understand why you think I'm not your friend because I spend all my time with Red. That's crazy. You always at work.
Not my fuckboy ass. I don't do nothing, remember?
No, I didn't say that. I just said you was a fuckboy.
I need to get my life together. The recovering alcoholic can tell me how to drink and not drink, but you still be drinking on the low. Did you tell Red that?
Yeah, I told Red that.
So you told her you was drinking that Saturday? When when you clearly stated that you wasn't drinking?
I told her.
Well, hey.
I didn't know that.
Right.
I
know
told
you didn't
that.
because she told me not to tell you.
No, you told me
she
you had
told
a
me
drink
not to tell you.
last Saturday. That was the first time you've had a drink. No, because that happened almost 2 to 3 weeks ago. So, Tico, you made an apology. Okay. My thing is, Scotland, is that an apology that you're willing to accept? Days have went by. Damn near weeks have went by. Me, no, and inside of the circle, knowing, you know, when Tico don't drink, how cool you guys are and how cool you guys vibe and how we all vibe, how we all interact. I know this is not y'all. And I would hate to see something like this linger on when I know that we all are really good, we family.
That's all right, but friend, I got a bone to pick with you too.
Okay.
I know you've been thinking I've been upset, and I'm pretty sure Red has already told y'all what's going on. My friend upset with me, or my friend not talking to me. And it's not even that. I'm hurt. One, that you feel like you couldn't trust me with some information when I've never said anything about you to anyone. I've never disclosed any of your business to no one. So for you to say, like, out of the blue, like you have a boyfriend is really beyond me. Because where did he come from? You tried to tell me that he's been here since March. But your patterns haven't changed until 2 weeks ago. That's when everything switched. Where you were spending more time in the car or on the phone, which you haven't been doing that before you showed me, you know, your friend. So I'm just trying to, I asked you, I was like, so how long this been going on? You told me March. I don't believe it's been March because you were still doing you in March. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't like to be lied to. That's my biggest thing. I don't like to be lied to. It's not about you having a love life or whatever. Because at the end of the day, I came before that nigga, so that nigga could never replace me, even if he came in or not. But I just want to know, like, why lie to me? Why lie to me, your friend? Even if you had to put it into perspective where it made sense to you, where you could tell it to me, it's still not adding up. So why play me like I'm some random ass associate? So I'm hurt. I'm not mad. I'm hurt. I'm just a little disappointed in Red because I'm just tired of like friend playing with me a little bit. Don't lie to me about little simple stuff, and that's the problem I'm having. Like, whatever story you have to tell yourself to make it seem right to you is cool, but I'm with you damn near 24/7, so you can't lie to me. So whether you switched up 2 weeks ago or 4 months ago, I know the difference, and I'm tired of the bullshit.
It wasn't like I was never gonna come and tell you. That's why I pulled you to the side the other day and I wanted to sit down and talk, just in case something do ever go, if it do go really, really serious with me and Corey. But that's not gonna ever change how I feel about you and how I love you. Now I also understand, and I get where some of your hurt and your pain is coming from, because I will own up to treating you different when their dad and I got back together. But that was my fault, because I never knew how, I didn't know how to run a relationship and have best friends. And let me take that back. I knew how to run a relationship and have best friends. I was going through my own insecurities with their dad because of all the infidelity, and I felt like I couldn't leave him. But when you see me in the car talking, that wasn't me talking to Corey. Because Corey works and does body work on cars and stuff. That wasn't me talking to Corey. I was talking to trying to handle business. I was talking to people trying to help. When I'm sitting in my car in the morning after I drop them off at daycare, I'm in there trying to handle business, trying to figure out what next, what I can do. I've never kept you in the dark about anything, and I never will. So I don't understand, and that really hurt me.
Stop hitting him.
That really hurt me this week, for you to do that, and I'm talking to you, and you just get up and walk away. Like, fuck this friendship, fuck what we got going on. Like, that really, really hurt me, and I was like, damn, I thought we was in a better place. To where my friend came to me, and my friend said, Red, I got a boyfriend. Because maybe I'm just different. I'm different. And I would have presented it better. I probably would have been upset a little bit deep down because I'm like, I would be losing my friend. If Scotland had somebody, I don't think I would more so be doing the same thing that Scotland is doing because I may have not known firsthand. But, you know, of course, that's my friend. I want to protect him and make sure who he's talking to is good for him, you know. And but I would be very happy for him because those are the things that I would want to see, you know. But again, I would be very overprotective because, again, that's my friend, and I wouldn't want no one to hurt him.
I guess it's just gonna be something I'm gonna have to take time with, I guess. I have a hard time forgiving people. I have a hard time understanding people. I have a hard time expressing myself, so the only way I know how to express myself is to shut myself out and say, fuck y'all. That's how I deal with it. So, it wasn't that I didn't want to talk. I had nothing to say in that moment, because if I said something, it would have came out the wrong way.
Well, you said a lot that came out the wrong way, but I just accepted that and I moved on.
I didn't want to talk.
You said you didn't want to talk. You gave me a very nasty, I'm happy for you. You gave me just straight attitude. And it's been like that. It's been like that, but it's been more than just 2 weeks.
So how long he been your boyfriend?
He just recently asked me out. If you were to come home today and be like, friend, I'm talking to somebody, or I'm dating somebody, I would not be mad at you. We do the same thing with Teddy and Denzel. I'm never gonna stop anybody from being happy. Ever.
So you saying I'm stopping you from being happy?
I don't know what it is, because I'm not happy now because we're not in a good place. And as much as I try to say, Scotland, okay, let's talk, friend, you're okay. What I get the cold shoulder, and I don't want to feel like I'm kissing anybody's ass. Because I give the same amount of respect to everybody. It just should not be like that.
So I'm always the problem in any situation. I got the attitude problem. I'm the alcoholic. I'm the person stopping everybody from being happy. I'm the mayhem of the group. It's always me. I'm the problem.
I don't think you're a problem. I think the way that you handle things is the way that you handle things. Like, that's just you. That's your personality. And a person has to get to know you as a person to understand how you handle stuff.
You don't even know how I operate. You don't even get me.
I'm still learning.
But you gotta give somebody the option.
I'm still learning. I don't, Scotland. I'm sitting here telling you the truth. I don't. I'm still learning. I didn't know that you shut down. But I know you got a temper and I know you got a mouth, and when you feel a certain way, it's gonna come out.
Yeah. I'm tired of ignorance, man. Y'all gonna see me swing on somebody this season, I swear.
We've been sitting out here waiting for you.
I'm aware and I apologize. I have other things to do. As far as
well, this is not going to be a priority. Don't be a part of it. What exactly is going on
it's
with you today?
It's Krista.
I'm sorry. Krista.
I'm gonna call her Kristen so bad.
Krista. Okay. What have your attention so deterred that you're not committed to
Well, hopefully
our friendship.
Hopefully I'll start a new job Monday.
Congratulations.
Monday afternoon, 2 o'clock.
So you got personal issues going on.
Stuff like that.
What does your husband do?
He doesn't work. He's not working. He doesn't work.
So that's where the pressure is coming
My
from.
husband's mainly, he's really church oriented. He's grown up around.
Oh, Holy Ghost.
Church.
That's fine. Let's talk about it.
He's one of those people where he has a big heart, which is why I love him. He has a big heart, and he's always participating as far as if something got something going on, he's there to help out. Which is another thing that drives me crazy about him. I'm the type of person where, like I said, I don't fool people. He fools with everybody. Literally
Maybe
everywhere.
he has a problem with people because he don't know himself. See, he's battling, maybe, just saying, maybe, with his spirituality and the fact that he would cheat.
No, he's fine with me. We've been there for years. He's the one who came after me.
That was lovers in elementary
He
school.
came after me.
You think everything is fine between y'all two?
We have our days. We're like any other couple.
So he never tried to talk to any other woman?
I know that he's had, that's happened in the past, but that's in any relationship. No one's pregnant.
Absolutely.
High pass.
It's been what? Maybe a year, maybe less.
Keep thinking that.
Another thing is, my mom's raised me to not let my guard down, which is no problem because I'm not going to.
Yeah, I think she's trying to say that
because at the end of the day, like I told you before, I'm always 3 steps ahead.
Like
You're playing chess, not
8
chess.
years ago, you tried to talk to me.
I'm always 3 steps ahead.
8 years ago, you tried to talk to me.
Yeah.
Krista, the conversation that happened tonight was not supposed to happen. I wanted that to be more personal between you and I, because it was something that was supposed to be just between me and you, but Tico want to vomit at the mouth and shit about something she didn't even know what the fuck she was talking about.
Krista, baby, I'm sorry that that's how you had to join into the group with those people prejudging you and telling you all about your man and all that stuff, all up in your business. Don't do that. Don't be up in her business. And Tico, that's not your business to say. I'm pretty sure if he done cheated or something, Krista doesn't know. She knows. Because one thing about a man, whenever he cheating or he done cheated, his whole energy changes. And if she lives with this man, the way he walk around, baby, the way he go take a shower and all that is telling Krista that he's cheating. She knows that. She don't need you to tell her and you telling her to keep believing that he ain't cheated. Baby, that's what she's telling you because it's none of your business what goes on in her household.
Mm-hmm. And we already talked about that.
Mm-hmm. You already talked about what?
My boyfriend tried to talk to you.
Oh, so you already
We were
knew.
already aware.
Mm-hmm. Hold the fuck up!
Did we not talk about that today? Did we not talk about that?
Wake it up!
Go! So, us together, my mom laughs. Like, she laughs when she drinks and hangs out with her friends and stuff, and me and him. And she'll say, like, she'll tell me at the end of the day that she already knows me and my cousin together are dangerous. So she's like, you two is a mess.
Are y'all really? Because me and him
I think that
together is a mess.
She's grinning fun.
Cuz, I want to touch on the subject here. You said that y'all had already talked about it. What was already disclosed to you about Red? Like, you said you already knew.
Like, okay, I know Red since Tasha meets. Okay. She's does hair as well.
Okay.
So I remember a long time ago, I used to go to Tasha's salon to say hi when I was in town.
Right.
And Red did hair there for a while.
I never worked with her.
Oh, you worked in the area. I know that. So I've seen you before. Because you had shorter hair.
What was her salon at?
I can't remember. What is it?
Yeah, because I just recently started working with Tasha. And I hope that you don't have anything personal towards me.
No, you're fine.
And the reason why I say that is because once I saw that he was posting you, I respected that and pulled back. A man is always going to be a man regardless.
I can't think past their
Yeah, they can't think past their dick. So a man is always going to be a man regardless. And at that time, like I told you, I didn't know you were anywhere in the picture.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's when I noticed he had 2 and 3 Facebook pages together.
He ain't changed. That nigga probably still cheating like a motherfucker.
A man is always going to be a man. That's why I like my
You just there.
But he'll say, no, I didn't do that.
No, fuck that bus ass nigga. Like, for real.
Tico, stop treating everything like it's your relationships that you've been in. You can't tell Krista that her man is doing something because I haven't talked to this man in over 8 years. So, sit your ass down and quit drinking so goddamn much and quit talking and vomiting at the mouth about shit that you don't even know about. Like, that ain't cool. That ain't cool.
That's her husband that you fucking talking about. You can't sit there and disrespect her man.
I'm not disrespecting.
You are.
She needs to leave him and all that kind of stuff.
Don't leave him, but he's not being innocent.
Stuff is gonna
Okay,
happen.
hold on. Pause. Shed light on your own motherfucking situation before you talk about somebody else. Get your ducats in the motherfucking row before you try to correct somebody else's ducats.
So y'all, can y'all call baby Camera Ray Savon? The baby's taking over the stage.
They in a row.
They not.
They in a row.
You talking to her like you know her, like you her friend, where you can sit here and call her man a fuck ass nigga.
I just don't want her to be hurt.
That's her situation.
That's their decision. So when our group get back together, I think I want to cancel the Halloween party. And the reason being is because only 2 people have really reached out to me to pay this $60, and I want to make sure that everybody pays the same amount and it's not just on one person, because it always end up on 1 or 2 people. So I want to make sure. So we're going to cancel that. I will let everybody know ahead of time what we're going to do prior to, if we're going to do something for Halloween, and we'll just take it from there. But for the future, I want us to try to do more things together. I want us to try to, even if it's a picnic. I know everybody telling me I'm tired of eating, but shit, your mouth ain't tired of moving. You know?
Uncle Baby, come here.
So I want to make sure, and then my kids are always involved, so it will definitely be kid friendly. And so, you know, let's go ride scooters. Let's go do something. There's a bunch of stuff we can go do.
Let's be a family.
Yeah.
Let's be wholeheartedly open to each individual.
In the trans and gay community, we're hard on each other. We don't like each other.
There's people that's going through mental illness. There's people going through abuse. There's people going through alcoholism. There's so many things that we can talk about.
And we deal with this a lot. So let's do that. Next Saturday, Tico and I have a meditation day at Mount Bonnell at 1 o'clock. Do we need to come pick you up?
Where's Mount Bonnell? Google Mount Bonnell.
Google Mount Bonnell. It's the highest field in Austin. I'm not gonna commit to that.
Well, see, I'm not gonna commit to it because the situation. No, stop. No,
I just said she'll pick you up. She said she's gonna pick you up. Yes. Okay, so you're committing.
Cover your ears, baby. So obviously you don't fuck with us. Is that what it is? Obviously you don't fuck with us. What we did to you?
We haven't done nothing to Christmas.
Next Saturday where? Mount Bonnell. What time?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
And you better not be motherfucking late.
And you wear your workout clothes, bitch.
Thank you for supporting Keemojo Productions. Hit the subscribe button now. Subscribe.